That Jedi tricked me. It was not a fair bet. I used to own Darth Vader. Sure, Watto, let's get you to bed. Girls looking at me after they had COVID-19 and lost their taste. I want my own spin-off. Your own spin-off? Anakin, the entire saga is your spin-off. Qui-Gon, you have been freed. You're no longer a slave. Anakin. Wow. Thank you, Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon. Lol. Call me master. Darth Maul. Ignites double lightsaber. 6 years old me. 20 years of jokes have diluted this scene to hell. But it's important to note what he's really saying here. I didn't grow up in a luxury paradise like you, Padme. I don't have comforting memories of soft beaches. I was a slave in a desert, and life was miserable. I don't like sand. Laughing at the fact that Darth Maul, who had no idea who Anakin was, saw a child running in the desert and decided to run him over for no reason at all. Anakin. Qui-Gon, sir. Way, I'm tired. Qui-Gon. Anakin drop. Anakin drops. Little town I grew up in had these two car dealerships on opposite sides of town. One Chevy, one Ford. They were bitter rivals. Attack ads. Shut talking salesmen. Billboard wars. You name it. When the owner of the Chevy dealership died, it came out he'd also owned the Ford dealership by way of a shell company. No one saw that coming, including a lot of the higher-ups who worked at the dealerships. Cackles. Social networks are down worldwide. A communications disruption could mean only one thing: invasion. When you realize Google didn't make a custom logo for May 4th. So uncivilized. The dialogue George Lucas keeps. I don't like sand. The dialogue George Lucas cuts. Revenge of the Sith. Deleted scene. Obi-Wan visits Padme. I'm not blind, Padme, though I have tried to be. For Anakin's sake, and for yours. Anakin has loved you since the day you met in that horrible junk shop on Tatooine. He's never even tried to hide it, though we do not speak of it. We pretend that I don't know, and I was happy too, because it made him happy. You made him happy when nothing else ever truly could. Luke, you fought in the Clone Wars. Star Wars audiences in 1977. The what? Sent dunes. Are you trying to say knots? Haha, no. Dunes. Trust. Is this what you want, you weirdo? Holy heck, you're odd. Padme, is Anakin alright? Obi-Wan, who just left him to die. An employee at a Mustafa mining facility, seeing two guys having a lightsaber battle in the middle of his night shift. Pod racer crashes and dies horribly. Anakin passing by the wreck on his way to victory. Spider-Man, every time Sony announces a reboot, soon I will have a new aunt. One far younger and more powerful. I cherish peace with all my heart. I don't care how many men, women and children I need to kill to get it. Obi-Wan leaving Mustafa. Palpatine coming for barbecue Anakin. YouTube removing the dislike counter. Me commenting like this comment if you dislike this video. Tells a joke through the force. Hee hee hee. Lol. LMAO. Hee hee. Humans creating memes. Obi-Wan Kenobi bot becoming self-aware and creating funny meme. Normal people. Ewan McGregor. And I'm like, that's Snow Moon. It's Padme's new hairstyle. Keep Padme's name out of your ducking mouth. Liam Neeson is still proud of The Phantom Menace. I know a lot of fans and critics didn't like it. I'm very proud of the film. I got to be a Jedi. I got to play with those wonderful lightsabers. It was terrific. This movie snack. How did you not even read the script before taking the role? Who cares? I got to be a Jedi, lol. Fun fact, the Anakin bot responds to simp. Simp. I'm not whining. I'm not. Raise your hand if you know Anakin and Padme are ducking. Anakin, please lower your hand. Humans. born in a safe comfy bed alongside their mother. Birds, born in a warm nest high up away from any predators. Turtles, for the Republic. Hey Anakin, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. They didn't give you the rank of master. Thanks Grogu. That means a lot. Anakin waking up next to Padme, still amazed that he seduced by committing mass murder and moaning about sand. You fought in the Clone Wars? Fought in them, Luke. I started the Clone Wars, and then I ducking ended them. Palpatine on a Senate Zoom call. Palpatine right after the call ends. You fought in the Clone Wars? Luke. I didn't just fight in the Clone Wars. I ducking started the Clone Wars. Your mom was nearly murdered by worms, so I went up the chain of command until I was captured by Christopoli and these bugs that make clicking sounds. Your parents came to rescue me, but ducked that up too. Then a bunch of dudes identical to a man that was just beheaded showed up. Shut was wild kid. I even got to lay pipe with Mandalorians, try out bounty hunting, and have sensually tense encounters with a bold lady every other week. All because of your mom. Obi-Wan to Count Dooku in the afterlife. You actually were telling the truth. I do that quite a lot, yet people are always surprised. In the Revenge of Sith novelization, Anakin talks to Padme before heading to Mustafar. Anakin tells Padme the Jedi turned against the Republic. C-3PO and R2-D2 both listen in on the conversation. C-3PO asks R2-D2 if Anakin is serious. R2-D2 responds, I don't know. Anakin doesn't talk to me anymore. Sad beep. When a soccer player gets touched, the attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. When a hockey player gets hit, this is where the fun begins. When a boxer gets punched, that's why I'm here. When an F1 driver crashes and shorevs, another happy landing. Grand Inquisitor, Jedi can't resist helping others. It's like an itch. Yoda, who ran off and hasn't helped anyone in decades. We need the money for the engine part to fix our ship. Very well, Master. A few hours of cheating at Sabak, and we'll be on the way to Coruscant. No Palong. That's unethical. I'm going to pressure a 9-year-old boy to participate in a jet-powered death race and bet on him. But he's force sensitive, which gives him a huge advantage, and you're betting on him. This is the exact same as my plan, except with more child endangerment. Enough gonk hate. I will donate 1 cent of Team C's for every comment with the word gonk in it. Pokemon? That's Diglett. Count Dooku. Anakin and Palpatine actors make surprise children's hospital visit. Visible concern. Jared Leto. Worst DC movie. Worst Marvel movie. Star Wars has an entire planet of goth girl, Amazonian, dominatrix witches who can raise the dead, yet keeps taking us back to Tatooine. Clone pilots when they realize they are not gonna die a horrible death, because Anakin chose their gunship to ride in. Yes. Miners on Mustafar heading to the surface to watch the galaxy's greatest lightsaber duel. Clones. We are tired of not being able to tell each other apart. Can we change our appearances? Kaminoans. No. You're just soldiers. You're meant to be indistinguishable. The clones shortly after leaving Kamino. That moment when you realize none of the main characters boarded your dropship. We are keepers of the peace, not soldiers. Didn't you chop a man's head off? Mother Ducker was pretty peaceful after that. Hayden Christensen Binge Star Wars animated shows to prep for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hayden. Hello there, General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Ha ha ha. Don't get many Star Wars fans on here. I'm actually not a massive fan, just know the references. It is acceptable. The Sith suddenly appear without anyone noticing. An army gets created without the Jedi knowing. Anakin expresses concern about someone he loves. People talking how great he was. that he is at last true Jedi. Listen to the Force and not manipulating it. He used the Force to cheat in a dice game, resulting the galaxy got wrecked. The medical droid updating Anakin's file after he's brought back from Mustafar. Mars Amenda. With the Jedi dead, what should we do with their temple? Palpatine. I don't care. Rent it out or something. Forbid marriage for Jedi. Jedi almost go extinct. Would you rather buy 1.2 million Lego clone troopers for $7 million or buy a private island for $7 million? Me watching closely for cameos in Kenobi, so I'll know which corresponding old Lego sets to buy before they skyrocket in value. Pumped Up Kicks. The melody. Pumped Up Kicks. The lyrics. I remember my mom. Highly yeah. Remember me. Bye. Most TV shows trying to educate kids. Clone Wars turning the Geneva Convention into a checklist. CGI. Not CGI. CGI. Not CGI. Ironic. When you're on your third red light in a row and you try to stay calm. People overlook the fact that Honda was going to sell Ahsoka, a teenager, into sensual slavery. General Grievous will return next week with more disturbing facts. But for now it's time to abandon ship. How's the training with Anakin going? Anakin when he joins the Sith for their healthcare benefits, but then finds out that his wife is not included in the plan. Ewan McGregor seeing the fandom react positively to the Obi-Wan Kenobi finale. Obi-Wan Kenobi, when you sit down to watch the Kenobi series, when you realize that it's really The Mandalorian season 4. If an item does not appear in our records, it does not exist. That sounds like an absolute. Me when I have a 1,000 words essay to write and can't think of more to say, I'm taking these prisoners to imprison them in prison. Look what I noticed. The only people standing between Palpatine and Anakin are Obi-Wan and Padme. Me. Dad, it's so cold in here. Dad. Go stand in the corner. Me. Why? Dad. The corner is 90 degrees. Europeans. Anakin. Screaming and on fire. Dudes be like. The dialogue is cheesy. My brother in Christ, you are watching Star Wars. Maul. Sets up elaborate scheme to get Obi-Wan to fight him on Mandalore. Obi-Wan sends Ahsoka instead. Maul. I need to find Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's word of a Ben Kenobi on Tatooine. What? You're saying Obi-Wan changed like 2 letters in his name and is hiding out on the planet I was born and raised on? No way he's that stupid. Alright. Good point. I saw your laser sword. Only a Jedi carries that kind of a weapon. That sounds like an absolute. Do you ever wonder if Obi-Wan had sleepless nights over what Count Dooku said in Attack of the Clones? What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith? I don't know why we keep saying Yoda does ketamine, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I never thought I'd be killing men. How about not just the men, but the women and the children too? Anakinless. I could do that. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. Because I turned to the dark side? No. Because we're evenly matched. You have the highest force potential of any Jedi ever born. And you're in a stalemate with a guy who almost didn't become a Jedi. Do you even know about the high ground? What's the high ground? Time for one last lesson. Everyone shut up. And listen for the chirp. It has to be here somewhere. I was sure we parked on another level. If I'm late for my date, I will kill you. I have to pee. Scotland is now generating so much wind energy, it could power 2 Scotlands. My powers have doubled since the last time we met. Seeing Ewan pop up during the Super Bowl only for it to be an Expedia commercial. I was hoping for Kenobi. When you fall unconscious and miss the sweet lightsaber duel between your husband and his buddy. Weird. I just lost more than 8,000 followers in the last couple of hours. Was it something I said? Lost 8,000 followers Master Skywalker has. How embarrassing. No one. Naboo. On our planet. The children are in charge. When your custom character is in a cutscene. We have just received a report from Master Kenobi. He has engaged General Grievous. Anakin doesn't want Padawan. Obi-Wan gets Padawan anyways. Anakin and Padawan. I've seen the security hologram of him killing younglings. Oh god. It's the sand people thing all over again. What? Who is the best Sith? Vader, Sidious, Revan, Vader, Dooku, Jar Jar. NFT Brothers profile picture worth $185,000. My way cooler profile picture that's completely free. What happened to the noodles are left in the fridge? I ate it. I ate it all. Every single one of them. And not just the ramen. But there are women. And there are children too. I'm an animal. And I ate it like an animal. I love noodles. It is time to go. Was I a good bot? I honestly have no idea. You were equally hated and liked. Gark. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. What is General Grievous' first name? Are you an angel? No. Why do you ask that? That guy you came with sure looks like Jesus. Man arrested in Oregon for swinging lightsaber at cops. Deflects tasers. I've become more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of. Jar Jar fan theorists. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. I'm definitely not a Sith, I'm just an AJOT. Jar Jar fan theorists. When you board a 12-hour flight that has all the Star Wars movies, this is where the fun begins. Time traveler moves a chair. The timeline. Obi-Wan. Padme. Let him go. Qui-Gon. Anakin. Today you are no longer a slave. You are now Jedi Padawan in training. Anakin. Other Jedi. How do you deal with Anakin and Ahsoka? They're irresponsible and cause the Republic so many problems. Obi-Wan. It's taken 10 years, but I've finally risen back to the top of the Tatooine racing circuit. I recognize those engines. When everyone is saying Kenobi and Gunk but nobody is saying Roger Roger. Do all the adults who've managed to get a PS5 for themselves not feel bad that it probably means a child won't be able to open one on Christmas Day? You're pretty much snatching it straight from Santa's sack. Duck them kids. I do like sand. Then my friend is truly dead. Star Wars is such a urge franchise. We're lucky to be here. Hayden. We sure are. Natalie. It's totally going to boost both of our future Hollywood careers. We are both going to have careers after this. Right. Nat. Star Wars fans. Yoda is a wise Jedi Master. Star Wars fans. Yoda is a wise Jedi Master. Yoda is a ketamine addicted maniac who regularly commits war crimes. Count Dooku Squid Game before it was cool. A reminder that these two brilliant characters are voiced by the same actor. Padme relying on a Jedi to get her home. Qui-Gon betting all their cash on a weird kid winning a death race. No pod is worth 2 sleeves, not by a long shot. A vehicle capable of reaching 700 km per hour on any surface is worth less than 1 unskilled laborer and 1 child. On a planet full of millions of sleeves, what is this economy? Management. Pizza party will define. Overwork staff. Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. When you land on a planet where groups of lions are 100% bigger and autumn seems to last for a really long time. Twice the pride. Double the fall. Explain a film plot badly. Man murders co-workers after he's denied a promotion. Me looking at the World War III memes I made in 2020. The time has come. The smarter than the entire Jedi Council starter pack. Imagine how complimented this beautiful mother ducker must felt when George Lucas cast him as the man with the best genetics in the universe. Jango Fett recovering after the Battle of Geonosis. 22 BBY. I fully believe Anakin would have listened to Padme, or at least heard her out, if he didn't see Obi-Wan standing like a butch out for blood.